Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Vaughn Weightlifting Masters program. Again, we kicked that off last week. Very excited to get that going. Very excited to be back here with you for week 2 of 14. As you can see, I'm sitting inside of a car right now. We are in Orlando, Florida for the American Open right now. Basically, just couldn't find a quiet enough, good enough spot inside the venue. So this is going to have to do for the week. So, last week we had a little bit of a longer video. Had a lot of intro stuff to go over. Wanted to make sure you guys are getting off on the right foot. Hopefully you were able to hang in there through that long video. I'm sorry about that. This video won't be near as long. What I'm going to do moving forward, obviously most of the videos won't be that long, but I want to try to add in a little nugget here and there on some of the movements that I see a lot of people kind of struggle with a little bit, or maybe doing away that I fear will kind of take away from what we're working on position-wise, mobility-wise, and that kind of thing. So definitely starting next week, whenever I come back to you with another video, we'll start adding a little bit more of that in. But getting into the specifics of this week, mostly just more of the same of what you did last week. And I think I mentioned that last week in the video. That's what you're going to see a lot of. You're going to see a lot of the same stuff, very similar weeks for 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and then we start to adjust a little bit. So keep that in mind. Be ready for it. That's what it's, that's the method that we're going to use, what it's really going to take to get you where we want you to be position-wise, mobility-wise, all the mobility that we're doing, and then strength-wise, and that kind of thing. So, like I said, more of the same, just progressing up in weight on all of the basically the same exercises that you were doing. Same mobility between sets, so we're going to be doing more of that. Hopefully you guys aren't tired of that yet, but hopefully with the amount that we did and just giving you the initial taste of it through this week, hopefully you guys were able to feel a difference. And I'm confident that if that's not something that you're used to doing, you probably did. And if you did, hey, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. And what it might be is, on an individual basis, you might need to work towards adjusting some of that will be more meaningful for you as an individual. But in general, we've got some good stuff going there. I'm confident that you should be feeling benefit and a difference in that regard. All right, so keep that up. Getting to the back squats, one of the main things, more tens. So last week was a basic intro to that. What we're going to be doing this week, you'll see percentage-wise, we're just going to be trying to progress up in weight just a little bit, as well as progressing the amount of time that you're pausing. So we were alternating on those squats. We were doing a set of 10, and then we were doing 1 rep with a 5-second pause. I'm going to up that to 10 seconds. What I want you to pay attention to, make sure you're pausing in a quality position. So what that means is that if it's not quite quality, if your back is rounded, if you're not down into a deep quality position, then I would like you to go ahead and elevate your heels however much you need to. Lower the weight back down a little bit so you can get in that full range of motion, high quality bottom position that we're trying to develop. And you're going back and forth. Even if you have to elevate your heels with lighter weight, you can go back to no elevation on the set of 10, and over time doing that, going back and forth, and also with the support squat hold that we're having in there as well. That combination and all the good mobility that we're doing is going to mean so much for you and going to carry over much more. So take a video, take a picture of yourself in that bottom position if you need to, and make sure that you're good to go in that regard. All right. Last thing I want to go over this week is just make sure you're not forcing that extra credit. That extra credit is there for anybody that has time, like I mentioned last week. If one week you can't get it in, the next week you can, then go ahead and do it. It's not going to, that portion is not going to hurt you to be inconsistent with. I kind of hate to use that word inconsistent, but if you're doing it every now and then, that's okay. You're going to still get benefit from it. I think it will give you a little bit of extra movement every now and then. It'll be perfectly fine. Okay. So moving forward, you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, just get a hold of us. Let us know. We'll help you out as much as we can. Look forward to being back to you guys from the Kilo Cave next week. We've enjoyed our trip here so far. It's almost over. We'll be heading back home very shortly. I very much enjoyed being at the American Open. Hopefully you guys have been able to watch a little bit of that. But again, be back with you next week, week 3 of 14. That will be. And until then, take care, guys.